Welcome to my channel. I would like you to drop a hi if you're watching this on YouTube, or hello if you're watching this on Facebook or Instagram. So just drop hi in the comment section and I'll know you're watching this on YouTube, or hello if you're watching on Instagram or Facebook. So as you may already know, if you've been following me on any of my social media platforms, so UK has opened applications for free nursing courses for 2025. So this is the first cohort that is opening this year. So it's very, very important that if you've had any interest at all to become a nurse in the UK, then this is the perfect time for you to apply. So these applications, to study nursing in the UK are only open for a very short period of time. And so it's something that you cannot be thinking, oh, shall I apply? Shall I not? If you're not sure, I'll say just apply. So if you're interested to become a nurse in the UK, just leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I want to become a nurse in the UK. When I see that, I know that you're keen and I can obviously provide more details to you. So just leave a comment in the comment section and say, I want to become a nurse in the UK. So applications are open at the moment, obviously, as we speak. Applications only open for a fortnight, and employers have actually said that once they receive enough applications from those who are interested, then they may even close earlier. So it's not something that you want to wait around, sit and procrastinate and all of that. You definitely want to apply ASAP. So no procrastination. And by the way, leave a comment in the comment section below and say no procrastination, because this is the killer of so many dreams. There are many people that have wanted to become a nurse, like, yes, I know people that for so many years are just like, oh, Melvin, should I do this nursing? I'm going to start next week. I'm going to start next year. Or I've got this, I've got that. You need to just stop it with the excuses and get started. The time goes really quick, and the more you leave it, the more you think about it. So we had our live class yesterday, and we talked about the employers at the screen shares. We went through all of the nitty gritty because there is a lot of information that is involved. So if you're watching this and you're thinking, what is in this for me? Why should I even bother? Let me tell you. So with this nursing program, you will be paid £25,000 per year to study, and your employer is going to pay your tuition fees. So there are no tuition fees involved, and your employer will be paying you to work and study at the same time. Obviously, they do have an eligibility criteria, but in terms of age, there is no age restriction. But the main thing is you do not have tuition fees. So I'd like to leave a comment in the comment section below and say no tuition fees, because I currently have a private career coaching program. And just to put this into context, I have people in that program that are currently paying over £23,000 per year to study nursing in the UK. I have other people that are paying £16,000 to study nursing in the UK. I've got other people that are paying just over £9,000 to study nursing in the UK. And I've also got many other people that are getting paid to study. And the differences with all these people is that they had access to different information at different points of their nursing journeys. So if you're somebody who is thinking, Melvis, I haven't got money, I'm very keen to progress, into nursing, then obviously you want to apply for opportunities like this because it's on the job training. And let me tell you something, by the way, the UK government is very, very keen on doing more of this on the job training, like, type of things. They've got it for support workers, for healthcare assistants, for nurses, midwives, and loads of other professions. So this is the way you want to progress. If you're already a registered nurse, they also have master's, degrees, as well as PhDs, where you're funded to work and study at the same time. So they've got them at every level. It just depends on what your next goal is. And that's why I say it doesn't matter the level that you are in your career, you can use this to progress to any level. So by the way, if you've got any questions as I'm talking about this, leave those questions in the comment section below, and I'm happy to provide, further details to you about it. I can see good afternoon. So if you've got any questions, obviously just leave them in the comment section below and I'll be able to go through those. So we had our live class yesterday, like I was saying. We're there for like 3 hours, so many of you registered, many of you were in attendance, which is great. Many of you were not able to attend because you were at work, but the session was recorded. You've got the full recording that is available currently at your nursing community hub. I can see many of you have already taken time today to go through the recording. Some of you haven't yet. Please, if you registered for the class and you couldn't attend yesterday, take time to go through the recording, please. because we talked about a lot. Like I said, it was 3 hours, which is a very, very long time. And we were focusing on these employers. What are they looking for? How do you apply? What are the main things? How do you know what's the best path? What about the length, the duration? Because the durations range normally from 1 year to 4 years. So depending on the employer that you choose to apply and depending on how you choose to apply, you're going to do it for a different length of time. So it's very, very important that you go through the recording. And like I said, if you go to your nursing community hub, then you're going to see the full recording there, and it's important to go through so that if you've got any questions, then you can get back to me in order for us to talk further about it. So again, one of the questions that many people were asking was, do they need ALT or OET to be able to do this? The answer is no, you do not need ALT or OET for this opportunity. And also, upon successful completion of the course, you do not need to do any other CBT and things like that, because this program is obviously recognized by the NMC. So once you complete it, you automatically get your PIN number, from the NMC. So again, it's a game changer for somebody who wants to progress in the UK. So again, make sure that you watch the recording, because like I say, we took 3 hours last night purposely to just focus exclusively on this opportunity. So if you're not able to access the recording, maybe because you've just registered recently or you're not sure, just leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I want the recording. When I see I want the recording, I know that you've got issues and I can check what it is to make sure that you're able to access it, because I cannot talk here what I was able to say in 3 hours during that class yesterday. And that's why I just wanted to put this as a gentle reminder to say, please find some time to go through that recording, because whether you're looking for a postgraduate opportunity to get paid to work and study, or you're looking for a PhD, or you're still looking for you haven't got a degree yet, that is perfect. In terms of experience, that's also one thing that a lot of people were concerned about, saying, oh, I don't have any healthcare background, I didn't study sciences, I don't have any experience. No, it doesn't matter. If you've got experience, that's always an advantage in any case, as long as you know how to use that experience. So we did talk a lot about all of these. So it's really important to go through that recording, because you don't need to have a science background. There's also no age restriction. So you don't need to stress out about, oh my God, I've just spoken to a lady now, who was like, oh, Melvis, I would really want to do nursing. I've been wanting to become a nurse from when I was like in my 20s. Then I ended up getting married really early because of XYZ. I've got children. I'm now in my 50s. And after watching your video on YouTube, I was thinking, oh my God, this is perfect for me. But I'm worried about my age. So there is no age restriction. And again, leave a comment in the comment section below and say no age restriction. So if you're in your 30s, you're in your 40s, in your 50s, in your 20s, in your 60s, this is the perfect opportunity. And in fact, when she said this to me, I was like, yeah, but if you're in your 50s now and you've always wanted to be a nurse, if you don't take this opportunity, you're still going to be aging. And let me tell you something, there's nothing worse than getting old without achieving what you feel that you should be achieving at that point in time. So you can as well go for what you want. That's what I said to her, and she had a nice laugh. She's like, Melvis, you're terrible. I was like, yeah, because if you want something, you need to go for it. And I feel like if you're older, then you should know better that you definitely should go for it. It shouldn't be like you're worrying or stressing out. But I understand that there are people in certain countries where retirement age is like in the 50s, and so if you are relocating to the UK at that age and you're thinking, oh my God, I'm already in my 50s, no, it's a different environment. In fact, when I graduated, from nursing 10 years ago, there was a lady with us that was 62 years old. And let me tell you, she's still working today. She is still in active service, fit and healthy. So there is no age restriction. Very, very important. So I would like you to definitely check out the recording. It's got all of the details, because there's a lot involved. We went through the employers, what they're looking for, the application process. We went through the links. We went, I did a screen share about, there's a lot involved. So please definitely check that out. And if you're a member of the work from home tribe, by the way, which is all about work from home jobs and, side hustle ideas and all of that, then our live class is on Wednesday. Because yesterday when we had this other class, there was quite a few people from the work from home tribe that were like, hey, I didn't realize we had a session today. And I was like, no, the session yesterday was for the nursing training and for the nursing career bootcamp. So Wednesday next week, we have our live class for the work from home tribe. So that one is all about work from home jobs. In fact, this afternoon, I'm going to spend the afternoon updating the job opportunities, because I've searched loads of other new job opportunities. Many of them are in all the different sectors. I also found opportunities within the healthcare sector, because there are many people in the program who are like, hey, Melvis, what are the opportunities that you've got? Let's see some more. And so I've got that. You've already got CV samples there. You've got cover letter samples, so that you can just download them at your convenience and, be able to adapt that to your own, whatever circumstance they may be, as well as the links, the companies that are recruiting, what do they need and all that. If you're not yet member of the work from home tribe and you're keen to find out more, just leave a comment in the comment section below and say work from home tribe. When I say work from home tribe, I'll provide further details. Like I say, our live masterclass for that is coming up next week, Wednesday. And it's really important that you attend. When you join as well, you have access to our previous recordings, because it's important that you kind of get a heads up as to what's going on. But you're going to have all the resources that you need to get started. There are also free courses that I've incorporated there from, recognized organizations that will guide you and help you to get the tools and the information and the guidance and the certificates that you need to get started with some of these, because the pay is absolutely amazing. And it's a great way for you to supplement your income, irrespective of where you are in the world, irrespective of your current job. So you don't have to be in a particular sector. These are work from home jobs that are entry level and that anybody can do from anywhere in the world. So it's very important to not only focus on your career progression, but also look at other opportunities, out of the box opportunities, to be able to supplement your income, because you need both. It's like a mini plan B, isn't it? I'm a huge fan when it comes to plan Bs, because a plan B today may tomorrow become everything for you. So don't take that for granted. And I'll see you obviously during that live class, next week, Wednesday, which is going to be about the work from home tribe. And so, but like I said, if you're interested in the nursing opportunity, let's say you're already in the UK at the moment, you're, working, you don't have to be in healthcare, but if you're in healthcare, that's a huge advantage, because you have, that understanding of what it is. If you've always wanted to become a nurse, this is the perfect opportunity, and they need 1,700 people. That's one of the reasons why this opportunity is amazing. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, I will be part of the 1,700, because that's a huge, massive number. And so there's no reason why you should not be among. This is more just encouragement to say you can do this, and that it is worth pursuing this particular opportunity, because this is the time, because career progression for me, is key. If you're an immigrant, for example, you've come to the UK, like if you're not progressing in your career and you're just stuck in low paying jobs, stressful jobs, for me, it's, those are entry level positions. You need to be upgrading so that you can get something better and have more time for yourself, more time for your family, and all of that. So if you've got any questions, leave those questions in the comment section below, and I'll provide further details to ensure that you're aware. But applications are open now for a fortnight, and like I said, once they receive enough applications or interest, then they may close even earlier. So again, I really do wish you the best for this opportunity, and I hope that you're successful, because it is life changing. And when you go through the recording, you get all the step-by-step guide, which is a lot easier and a lot better. So leave a comment in the comment section and say, I watched this till the end, because when you contact me, you're asking questions, I'm gonna need to find out to make sure that obviously you've got all of the full details. So obviously have a beautiful day. Thank you.